One time, Charlie put my jeans in the freezer. Brand new jeans, okay?
Okay.
I freaked out because I was like, these are some nice jeans. I love them, okay? I go online, and to find out, they're actually really good for your jeans. So I've been freezing my jeans ever since he put them in the freezer, and I thought it was bad, but it's actually really good for you.
I have so many questions right now. First question is, how are they good for your jeans? Like, do they have to be brand new? Like,
No, any jeans. So you're actually, fun fact again, you're not supposed to wash your jeans. You're actually supposed to put them in the freezer because something with like the color, so the color doesn't go away, and the dye, it helps it, and it helps get out like any moisture or germs. You know,
I understand like when you have like gum in something, and you put like whatever the gum is stuck in. Say you have gum stuck in,
it's solidified,
and you put it in the freezer and it freezes, and you can just kind of like
peel it off,
break it off pretty easily. But like, I don't get why you wouldn't. I mean, I feel like dry cleaning is probably the best case for your jeans. No.
Nope.
No.
Not supposed to wash your jeans.
What if you got like stains though?
So, stains, you just get it with water. Just get a bucket of water and just like
or
go
take
like
it to a dry cleaner.
Maybe, but online they said like you actually don't want to wash your jeans. You want to put them in the freezer. So ever since then, I put my jeans in the freezer every time I wear them.
Dude, I think I was just doing a bit.
You were doing a bit.
She came home with like, I guess she went shopping, got some stuff, and she was
this is actually
cleaning up the house or like doing something, and then I just like saw her shopping bag, and I took the jeans out, and I was like, man, like, just go put these somewhere. Like, I'm gonna go mess with her, and I was like, when I opened the freezer, I was gonna throw them in here, and then like, I don't think she like noticed for a good while. I don't think it was more like, oh, where are the new jeans? I think it was eventually like, oh, I'll have some ice cream today, and then like, what are these doing in here? It was relatively humorous.
Wait, so did you put the jeans in there like no bag around them, just
straight up.
Damn, that's
hardcore, right?
Yeah, but now like you were actually doing a good thing.
I know, I'm so disappointed.
You're like, God damn, I want to.
Now it actually changed my life, and I'm thankful.
Freezing jeans. I've never like people like have to reserve some of their space in the freezer. Like, no, that's just where my jeans go.
Yeah, that's me. Like I will not. I literally have a space just for my jeans.
You're welcome.
And also when it's a really hot day, and you're just like, I'm gonna
you're gonna feel real nice. Well, but I feel like there has to be some sort of time limit as to how long you can leave them in there for, because at a certain point in time, what if they actually completely freeze and you can't even like...
I've done days, because I forgot about them one time.
Seriously?
Yeah. And it was fine.
Interesting.
Now I want to try freezing. I'm going to try this on Devin and see what her reaction is.
Oh, dude.
She probably will flip the fuck out. But now I'm motivated. She's going to be like, why'd you put it like right next to all our Trader Joe's stuff? Like new. This would be like, there's like food out and all this. But damn. Jeans are just resilient, I guess. Like, if you want, I've just been fucking up washing them like every, like, I don't know.
Well, you're not supposed to wash them.
Every 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I'll like wash. Well, I know like if you use them once, don't wash them. It's stupid unless you like shit yourself or something. But you know, after 2 or 3 weeks, I'll do that. But now I'm like, okay, the freezer, and then just use water. Which you were a pioneer of that. That's one of the first times I met you. I was like, Charlie, you have a big stain. We were at Nate's house.
Pour like water everywhere.
And you're like, it's okay. I got some water. And you got your shirt completely full of water. But then later, you're like, see, no stain. After like it dried out from like
remember
hours.
That video that Colin has where I come out and he's like, Charlie, why is your shirt all? I was like, oh, I was washing my hands or something like that. My shirt is just drenched.
Did you spill shit on your shirt? No, I was washing my hands.
No, but that is actually something I do live by. Like, say, like...
Good technique.
Perhaps, say, I'm enjoying, a glizzy, enjoy it. I get a little mustard stain on my lovely pink Ralph Lauren shirt here. And it's just, I don't want a mustard stain right here. So, that mustard stain is going to set in. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little washcloth. I'm going to put soap on it. Completely get it, like, a bunch of soapy and wet. And then I take it right here. And I just super scrub. Just complete super scrub. And yes, it's going to make it's going to be wet, like this deep, but you just go ham until that stain gets out, and in a matter of 20 to 30 minutes, the water is going to dry up, and you're never going to be able to tell that there was a mustard stain there in the first place. Because and
Just
it's like,
20 minutes of the water would
Yeah,
be,
I mean,
would be the
that is a
evidence.
small
But then
price.
you could have like, you could have a blazer or something you put over.
But
Like,
in general, I feel like having a wet shirt for a little bit is a small price to pay. Because imagine, especially if you're like enjoying some dinner and then you're planning on being out and about for some festivities and stuff, you'd rather walk around with a giant
So you're
mustard stain
wet.
on your shirt. But the water
Evaporates.
it's going to be completely dry within 20 minutes versus a whole day plus night of having a mustard stain on your shirt. If for whatever reason you're out and about and unable to change, it is the best solution. Like, just trust me on this, because I mean, especially if your clothes are, you know, nice and you don't want to get those stains. Once they set in, it's hard to like. Man, one time I was wearing like one of my nice trench coats. It was like a nice cream colored Burberry trench coat. And what was I eating, man? I was
Something
eating
oily. It's like oil.
No, it was calamari, and the calamari had this sauce.
it's oily.
And the sauce is what it was. The calamari sauce dripped on right
was it
here.
a red sauce?
No, it was a white sauce.
Oh,
But
okay.
once I cleaned it up, there was just still these like clear oily marks on my thing, and I just super scrubbed it, and it kind of actually didn't work. I had to take that to the dry cleaner, and the dry cleaner like stain spotted it or whatever, and ended up resolving the issue. But like, long story short, if you don't want to be walking around all day with a fresh food stain, just super, and even if you're at a public place or something, you just go to the restroom, get a paper towel, just soap and water, and just super scrub. You're gonna have to go back to your table, you know, soaking wet. That's fine. I can live with that. And then all of a sudden, boom, bang, kapow, your shirt is good as new.
Kapow.
So
I will live by
Tide, if you ever want to sponsor us, we might change what Charlie said. Be like, oh, actually, the Tide
those are
sticks
awesome. I love
work.
Tide.
But we personally cannot recommend this as of yet.
Until we get our sponsorship.
Yeah, I need a little bit of sponsorship first.
The Tide sticks, yeah.
What if I make my own called Kide?
I think they would sue you.
Kide.
Kide.
They're like, this is too.
I think, but if you CYDE, Kide, like you know what I mean?
Kide.
And it's in cursive, and the logo looks different.
Yeah.
Kite or side?
No, Kide. Like,
Okay.
Wait, what is the color? It's cayenne, right?
That's
CYN.
like a pepper. Yeah.
No, CYN. The colors. Cayenne. blue.
Cyan.
Is it cyan? Is that the pronunciation?
CYAN is cyan. Cayenne is like cayenne pepper.
No, that's a completely different spelling, yeah.
K-A-Y-E-E or
No,
E-N-N-E.
cayenne pepper is still spelled the same.
C-A-Y-E-N-N-E. Yeah.
Interesting.
Cyan's like a blue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you want to get into the stain game, I mean, some big fish out there, but I think you
Yeah,
could do it. I
for
think you could pull it
jeans.
off.
I think it's easier than home insurance.
Heck no, bro. Home insurance is a freebie, bro. It's free money. It really is.
I mean, yeah, you gotta pick the right houses. It's kind of like you gotta pick the right,
No, I mean, yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, I think I'm just gonna take them all and just, if somebody's house gets burned down, you just eat the L.
Oh, but like take them all. Like, what if you're like in Florida? You would take them.
I'm not in Florida.
Yeah. Okay,
Take all
good.
the ones in my area.
In Port Aransas, you might make a killing. You just gotta like.
Yeah.
Deal with potential like, hurricanes and stuff.
It's okay. We have a super El
Honestly,
Nino this year, so
no.
there won't
I
be
think
that
the
many
best
hurricanes.
play is to come up with like something that, like a
Volcano insurance.
no, a preventative, like so that I know that if yes, I take the houses that have potential hurricane.
Oh, we have a way to destroy the hurricane.
A way to stop the hurricane. Yeah, like maybe like. I build something, I have a remote, and it comes out of the ground, and it's like a giant metal
Seawall?
wall. Yes.
Like a
And
levee.
it comes up like, I'm talking like
Sounds more expensive.
700 feet in the air. And it just like blocks
That's
everything.
a good idea, buddy.
Japan would really like you for that. The Japanese would be like, oh my god, you can stop our tsunamis. Also, that one in the Philippines, that earthquake was crazy. Did you see that shit? It's like a 7.8 earthquake.
So I'm actually a quarter Filipino, and you're talking about my people right now. What are you trying to say?
There was a big earthquake near the Philippines.
And what? You think that
In Vegas.
keep going?
No, just had you seen it? That like,
That was it? I thought you were going somewhere with that. I thought
No,
you were gonna be
I
like,
was-
yeah, man, these Filipinos, they're all like... I was like, please continue.
If you think a population can start an earthquake, that's a different discussion. That'd be crazy.
If there was ever any population that was capable of starting an actual earthquake, it would either be Buddhists or I mean, I don't know if they're necessarily a population, but sumo wrestlers.
Okay, I went a different direction. All right.
No, but what happened with the Philippines? I hope my people. I actually should reach out. I have family out there, so I should reach out and make sure. Do you know what cities this was around?
Don't know the cities particular. I just saw like a bunch of like buildings and a bunch of like
What was
stuff.
the magnitude?
What was it? Yeah.
7.8. Initially
wow.
it was at 8.2, but it was 7.8. And apparently like 8.2 is like 14 times bigger than 7.8.
Wow.
Because it works in logarithmic.
Right, that makes sense.
So they were scared of like a tsunami when it was 8.2, but they're like, oh, 7.8, the tsunami's not going to be as, since it's, it's an island nation, it's more of a concern.
I sleep through earthquakes.
Oh yeah, you get those.
In LA, yeah, we get them a lot.
Yeah.
You
And
never
I'm just
noticed? You just wake up the next day and see that there was a report
Yeah,
that one occurred
on
and you never
TikTok.
noticed it? Yeah.
Yeah.
One time it was actually kind of bad. I think it was like 5 or 6. Didn't know.
And you have like aftershocks that you have for like weeks after. Mm-hmm. Yeah, in terms of like natural disasters, I am like, hurricanes at least you can like see like ahead of time, like almost like days or weeks. Earthquakes, you only have like so long of like big earthquakes where like, okay, I need to like go to this place. But hurricanes, I can just like leave. I'd rather the hurricanes than deal with the earthquakes, in my opinion.
Same. I feel like earthquakes just show up.
Unannounced. Mm-hmm. What? Big earthquake guy.
I don't. I feel like all quote unquote natural disasters are like engineered by the government. I don't think that it's actually like genuinely. I feel
The
like
cameras.
no, seriously. Like I feel like it's just like
Tornadoes.
you know what, like we just need to cause a little bit of ruckus and distract these people from the Epstein files and all the other stuff that's going on. So let's click the little tornado button. Yes, we're targeting Kansas again.
In California, I remember a couple weeks ago, there was going to be a tsunami.
A couple by definition
Definition
is
is
two.
two.
Oh, well
Yeah. A ton is a unit of measurement of
A
weight.
ton of unit of measuring weight is equal to the equivalent of 2,000 pounds.
Yes.
This is true. This is true. This is true.
Yeah, apparently there's like the West Coast is bound for like a super tsunami that like they're overdue
lovely.
for like geologically. So that'll be interesting.
If the
But,
government wanted, they could easily stop it. They could easily counter it. So
wait, what about volcanoes? Is that government?
They're stoppable, yeah.
But like, do they create them too?
No, volcanoes are created in nature.
By tectonic?
So they create,
Yes.
you think they create hurricanes?
They can. Okay. Hurricanes can form naturally. Tornadoes can form naturally. Hailstorms can form naturally. Rain can obviously form naturally. But they can also be formed,
Cloud seeding.
they can be formed with technology. They can be created. They can also be dissipated by technology. So if they didn't want a hurricane coming, they could stop it.
But like,
Everything that has occurred, Katrina, all this stuff, it was all definitely allowed to happen. No, I'm serious. It's unfortunate, but like the government.
George W's
Yes,
like,
bro,
I'm
yes.
sorry,
I
no
mean,
one hasn't done anything for me recently.
Let me hear this. You claim that the United States government allowed 9/11 to occur. They knew it was going to happen. They allowed it to occur, right? Yes.
Okay, flying a plane to a building and stopping a hurricane.
Do you claim that they allowed this to occur?
I believe that's a high likelihood, yes.
That it was allowed to occur, right?
Yes.
So you're willing to accept the fact that they allow certain things that might not be very good for the average citizen to occur, right? In general.
Yes. You
So
can
for
say,
whatever reasons that we may not be privy to, it is possible that hurricanes are allowed to occur for whatever political agendas and advances that are being pushed.
just because one thing is correct doesn't mean it applies to
No,
everything
but I'm just
else.
trying to like give you like a perspective to say like if like you know what I mean, like if you're saying that one thing is feasible, like don't be so quick to say that what another thing that someone else is saying might be completely outrageous.
Okay, it's just all right. Tectonic plates.
Yeah, anything is controllable, dog. Anything.
Anything's controllable.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Tornadoes?
Yes, bro. It's just
the
wind.
movie
It's
Twister.
literally just wind, bro. It's literally just wind. I mean, there's gonna be like a movie that comes out about it, and it's gonna be like, oh, science fiction, but it's all based on actual stuff.
Do you
that
like
occurs.
science fiction? Just like just a couple decades away.
I mean,
from
at
being
the end of the
reality.
day, it doesn't bother me. I don't care. I mean, do what you want. If I was in charge, I would do whatever I needed to do to stay in power and push my agendas too. Like it's not an
they're
issue.
like, instead of,
it's
like-
it's just something that
I'm
have
just
reason to
surprised
do.
that like if Trump has his power, he's like, let's just hurricane the fuck out of Iran and earthquake them.
Trump's not in charge, man. It's the shadow people.
Okay, so shadow people, they don't want the stuff to shadow people.
Dude, I don't know what they're on, and to be quite frank, I don't really care. Like,
You're
it's
right,
not.
actually, I don't want to talk about it because they're gonna come after me.
No, I don't mind talking about whatever. I feel like it's when you're trying to like fight it is when they come after you. Like I'm not trying to fight it. Like y'all do y'all. Just like I'm gonna fuck off to my yacht in the middle of the ocean and not have anything to do with any of this shit. So like y'all do whatever y'all want. Y'all can fucking tornado up Steve's house if you want. I mean he won't even give a shit.
So I'll be like, I have tornado insurance.
Steve will be like, it's just another natural disaster.
Hey, then you don't have to repair your bathroom.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It'll just be a complete remodel, and I'll get the insurance money. I saw this bit where it's like this female comedian's like, when there's like a mass like a shooting or natural disaster, I never just want to be like, when you see it and you're like, one person died and 13 injured, like, at least it was just one. You're like, I don't want to be that one person, because it's like, it's like you round that down to zero almost, but it's like, damn, like I feel like a pussy, like going out like that. Like I was the only one that died in that scenario. Like I'd rather go out with like a lot of people or no one died. And I'm like, you know what? I can kind of understand that.
Why did it have to be a female comedian?
I don't know.
Why wasn't it just a comedian? Why did you have to
A
specify?
male comedian, a female comedian,
They're different?
or should I have done like race? A white female comedian. There we go.
I mean, race, I understand. Like, you should always say, like, this black guy told me, or this Korean guy, you know what I mean? Like, it's always very, very, very important to
Important.
highlight
Yeah,
somebody's
very.
race. But
Their gender.
it's not, I mean, I guess I see why, but it's not as pressing. It's kind of like it's in the background. It's a background. It's not really too
It's like if I said this skinny comedian versus this fat comedian.
I mean, if there were skinny...
If they were talking about fat people jokes, you'd be like, okay.
No, I
it's like
think
the
if
fat
somebody is
comedian would have
skinny,
one.
you don't need to mention it. It's not worth saying anything about their size, but if they're fat, you have to.
What if they're like?
You have to.
What if they're like
this
really?
fat guy?
What if they're really anorexic though?
Then anorexic.
Okay.
I think anorexic is appropriate. Skinny, it's not relevant. Fat is definitely relevant. Like, and then if like
No.
they're morbidly obese, that's extremely. Like,
We don't
you
body
definitely-
shame.
No, it's not body shaming. It's just. You should always call people out on things. It's always important to be like, hey man, like you're fat. Like I mean I think that yeah.
Wait,
that's-
but it's like if they're
That's
talking
me.
about jokes in that field of study, it might give them more credence. That's what you would say, right? Like if they're talking about fat people activities and they're fat, then it's like, okay, you know what? Like you have a PhD in this.
yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you're definitely you know more than the average person about the matter, and you probably have a little more of a leg to stand on when it comes to talking about your own
Eating
people,
disorders, yeah.
your own people and stuff. Like
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense to me.
Have y'all been in a shooting?
been
Yeah.
in a shooting.
No.
The fact that I have to think.
I've been in one.
You've been in a shooting. Like I know you're an actress in Los Angeles. You're saying like they were shooting a movie.
No.
And you were in like a film, like a shooting, like a movie shoot.
No.
Or were you in
A guy-
a shooting? And now was this shooting a scene of a shooting while they were shooting a movie?
No.
It was a real life instance where
Yes.
You're like Mr. Baldwin
like
wasn't
bullets
there.
were flying past you and you were dodging
Yes.
them and like
Yeah,
Real
I did
life.
a flip.
get out of here. No, tell the tale.
Okay. Well, basically, I was leaving a restaurant. It was me and like, I think 3 other friends or 2 other friends, and I was driving and literally like getting about to like just walking in the car, and we hear like right, and he was right by us. Like literally, here's the car. He was right there, and my friend is just like, get in the car, get in the car. So we
He
just
wasn't
like
shooting
rushed in
at
the
y'all,
car.
right? He was shooting
No.
at somebody else.
He was shooting at someone else.
Nice,
I
nice,
wasn't.
nice.
We weren't the target.
Right.
But like we were right by him. Like if this was the car, he was right here. And then so we just got in the car and I just drove off. And
So
I
you
don't know what
the
happened.
context of the situation.
No.
He could have been.
We
He might.
kind of got information
He
that.
could have been defending himself, though. You know, it's it not. It was not. Was it
Actually, I
necessary?
kind of forgot what was the thing. I think it was his friend. I don't know. I kind of
He
forgot.
was shooting at his friend.
I don't know. I kind of forgot.
Honestly, if that's the case, they were probably just dicking
Oh,
around,
I
having a
just
good time.
left,
They're
'cause I
probably
was
like,
just
ah, like,
See,
gotcha.
he's from Chicago, so he would know this.
Yeah,
that's what people
sometimes,
do.
Yeah.
like, if there's no, I feel like the intent is the big thing. Like, if you are shooting somebody with the intent to kill, that's wrong. But if you and your friend are just like playing with your guns and messing
Oh.
around and just like, ooh, ah, you know what I mean? Like, it's all in good fun. I think it's okay as long as you know you do it responsibly and no innocent bystanders are hurt. But I mean, like, it's like I got your leg, you know, like it's just kind of like a. It's all in good fun.
what's your
I feel like the
opinion-
intent is very important.
What's your opinion of?
I'm glad you're okay, by the way.
Oh,
of the
thank
videos you.
you.
see of like weddings where they just shoot like an AK-47 in the air, like you
I
fuck
don't
with
think
that?
I've ever seen a wedding that's done this. It's like super redneck weddings, like
Why? What do you mean? Why
or,
are they...
or super like I don't know. Just in the Middle East, you'll see some weddings. And
Middle East. Do they? I mean,
I've seen
to
videos
to
of
each
this.
their own. I feel like as
And
long
there's
as
been
you're,
reports of like the bullets fell and it fell on some member while they were shooting.
I mean, not with any casualties, right?
Yes, casualties.
People died from the bullets falling.
Yes, you can die.
I mean, that's unfortunate. That's definitely. I was originally gonna
You're
say.
like, oh, they were being safe. They were shooting in the
I was
air.
gonna say, yeah. I mean, as long as like,
But
there's nothing unsafe about it, or that you know, everyone should be free to celebrate. It's your wedding, man. If you want to like have a good time,
But
like,
why? Why are they shooting?
it's fun. It's like, oh, we just got married, like, yeah, no, exactly. Like, it's a good time.